Every time I'm usually with Phantom, and usually really on this lake, we do some sort of MTB challenge. But guys, to get your first box for as little as 10 bucks, use code TJ81 over there at MTB, link down below. That does not work at Carl's, it's over at MTB. First box, as little as 10 bucks using code TJ81. She's here! Shirley!
What are you saying, Sally?
It's Shirley and Laverne.
Hey, I know you're going to say something about me being late.
I would never say anything about you being late.
So I just want to say 10 minutes is practically early for me.
10 minutes. 10 minutes is probably early
So
for
I'm
you.
pretty much early.
You are early. Compared to usual, you are early.
Yes, so let's go to work.
Let's do it. You're thinking what? The old...
I think, oh man, you got a black one?
What color did you get? I got 2 black ones.
Oh, we might have to do a little tradesy. I got 2 brown ones.
Yeah, we can do it. Afternoon update.
Good afternoon.
Da, 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 da. Where drop the camera. Afternoon update.
Yeah. It's been really good.
Well, I just had a Nutter Butter cookie.
Lucky Nutter Butter.
And he says they're lucky, so we should catch 10 pounders. But the cookie wasn't
it's just
fantastic.
It's
it was
tough.
okay.
It's tough. It's tough out here. And that's how days go. So if you don't see this, it's because Jim is a wuss and he can't put it up because he didn't catch 10 pounds.
So you're saying, even if I catch no fish, this has to go up?
You need to put it up. And show everybody that even though fish bite, you know, we had really good fish bite and we just didn't get them in the boat. That doesn't mean we had a crappy day. It just means things weren't dialed in.
That's a good point.
So moving forward, we would make adjustments before we lost all those giants.
Right.
Not giants, but 3
Now, what
5
adjustments
pounders.
will we have made? We got to get something out of this video. What could we have done differently?
We knew going into this, we were worried about the hook. We would have changed the hook immediately and said this isn't going to work because we knew it wasn't going to work. And maybe it's just the fact that it's open water.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, maybe in some gunk or some moss or something, that one hook thing would work because he doesn't, you know, they're going to hold on to it longer. You have a longer time. They don't know if it's in their mouth or not, whatever. But
I only had, what, 2 or 3 bites on that, when one was the sissy hook set.
That was
and
terrible.
The other 2 was the hook. And I haven't had a bite since I changed the hook. But you did have a couple.
Yeah, but we also
with the
changed
stinger
areas. So
right.
that could be that. It's just tougher in this area. They might be down this far. They might be a little further along in the spawn, so they're not as hungry. I think the females have moved up, but they're still eating and they're not locked on yet.
Right.
They're not. I think that's the case. Or, yeah, I don't think they've dropped because I think they would have already kind of backed off and stress would. But they're up there now and they're still eating, and I think they're going to spawn pretty soon. That might be why we were getting bites.
I think too, we should have went, like you said, we should have went with our gut and changed that hook from the jump, and we might have a couple 5-pounders in the boat. And
we still got like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So we need to go catch one. Hopefully you can put a fish in the boat.
Got one. Is it on the treble?
On the treble.
On the treble, there we go.
There's a little bass on the treble hook.
Treble could be the deal, dude. There we go.
Decent keeper there.
That's solid too.
Came up and ate it. On the lunker hunt. Bug. There we go. Oh, big one.
Man, stay hooked. I ain't playing with you. Get up in here. Oh man, I wasn't even recording.
It's awesome.
Oh, dude. Where you? Wasn't even recording. She took it kind of weird too. Right in the tongue. Real quick, I want to show you guys exactly what we did with these bugs. I don't have the stock hook. I guess I left it on Andy's boat, but the deal with that hook, for one, it's an EWG. Let me grab just a mustad one real fast just to show you guys. Okay, here's an EWG right here. Let me go ahead and cut off the knot so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about here. Okay, EWG, all right. The hook point is in line with the eye. There's not an offset there, okay? And that was one big issue with the stock hook. Plus it was a lighter wire. Definitely not a braid hook, and we were both using braid. So for one, just the fact that the hook was a lighter wire was definitely a big deal. And the fact that it was an EWG, I think, hurt us as well. Now, this is an EWG that I have in here now. This is a Mustad 4/0. It's a grip pin, a bit heavier wire. Okay, it's still an EWG, but what I did on it was bend the hook point up. Okay, and like I said, the problem with an EWG is that hook point is in line with the eye. Okay, and you can see here that where the hook point lays and where the eye of the hook is, okay, since the hook point is in line, it was making that hook, if I can even kind of demonstrate it here, I guess I can't because I already bent it up, but what it was doing, it was making that hook nose into the plastic here. Okay, so between that and the hook being soft, and also the fact that the plastic itself was sliding down the shank, all three of those things were affecting us hooking up. Okay, so this Mustad grip pin hook here, it has that grip pin, if I can pop it out of here, it's got that little grip pin on there, if you guys can see that, and that was helping keep the frog or the bug, okay, up on the hook. Okay, so I have a heavier wire here. We have the grip pin, plus I bent the hook point up. So when the eye is sitting here, and of course the hook point is resting on the back, okay, it's flat. You guys can see that? It's laying flat, and it's not digging in to the body on an angle. Okay, so I only had one bite after I did this mod, and you guys seen I hooked up. Like I said, she was bleeding. I had to let her go pretty fast. But like I said, the mod did work for me. I only got to try it on one fish, but it worked. Now Andy, he just used the stock hook, but he added a treble hook. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop the hook out of the bug there. Grab a treble hook. This is a Mustad number 4 standard shank. It's not a short shank, it's a standard shank. This is the one that I would use. Okay, go ahead and take the hook point, slide it through the eye. Then I gave him one of these hook all discs. Okay, Rapid Fishing hook all. I'll link them down below. Code TJ81 get you guys 25% off over there. These are great to add, you know, treble hooks to your lures like this. Trailer hooks for your spinner baits, keep your soft plastics up on the hook. I got videos which I'll link down below, definitely check it out. But like I said, go ahead and take the hook all, and you're just going to run the hook point through one of those discs right there. So just pop it through like so, okay, and that will keep the treble hook, okay, from coming off the main hook there. Now just go ahead and reinsert that in the body, pop the eye back in there like so, and go ahead and line her up. Then insert the hook back in the bait. Okay, and he just left the treble hook just free swinging there in the back. You ready? Yeah. Well guys, as you've seen, never give up.
Can't give up.
Can't give up.
And when I put you on fish, I put you on fish, you know.
Put me on a good one, about a 3-pounder. You guys only seen me actually get it in the boat. I realized I wasn't recording because he had lost one right beforehand. So I stopped recording because I was looping and I forgot to hit record again. But at least we did catch one on the, I keep calling it a frog. What's this thing called?
It's the bug.
The bug. With the Mustad grip pin, that's 4/0 EWG. And like I said, it's the only bite that I had once I swapped the hook and I hooked up. Like I said, she was bleeding, so I let her go pretty fast. The mod did work on mine, and the treble hook did work on his as well. So the stock hook, if it was me, I'd toss it.
Yeah.
You know, and we both kind of had that idea from the jump, and I think it came back and bit us both until we did the mod. So anyways, guys, we made it happen. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Always check out my dude, Phantom Fishing. Link down below. You guys are awesome. Smash the thumbs up. We'll see you guys on the next one.